Hello, I'm Francesca Novati. I'm a senior partner of Costanzo Associati, a professional certified public accountant firm based in Milan and specialized in strategic, financial, corporate and tax consulting. Costanzo Associati stands for excellence, quality and attention to detail, which are values able to provide companies with the most efficient organizational, legislative and financial solution for business development. Now we would like to talk about a general and international changing in money monitoring, starting from the USA and introduced in Italy at the end of 2014. This is the pathway to tax compliance. The vast majority of countries, in fact, have features in their law which allow them to provide some form of relief for taxpayers who would like to voluntarily disclose undeclared income. In 2015, Italy signed a double tax treaties with Switzerland, Monte Carlo and Liechtenstein. In the same year, a special law enabled Italian taxpayers to regularize undeclared assets and owner offshore. Voluntary disclosure program is a special law through which Italian government is going to introduce in the next October a new regularization process which reasonable will be the last one. What is it? The voluntary disclosure aiming to struggle tax evasion has been introduced in the Italian legislation by the law number 186 in December 2014, according to the OECD guidelines. It is a law framework through which Italian fiscal residents who own in foreign countries undeclared investments and assets could regularize their position through a self-assessment including criminal proceedings, paying discounted taxes and penalties. Who can apply VUD? Individuals, no-profit entities including trusts, foundations and associations, informal partnerships. What is it? What does offshore mean for Italian tax authorities? Money and financial activity owned through bank accounts are only a residual part of offshore capital attributable to Italian residents people. The main part is represented by trust, foundation, companies, real estate properties and other luxury goods. If there are shares indirectly held in Panama, Dubai, but even in Luxembourg, London or Delaware, it's necessary to verify the fiscal compliance. It's important to specify that Italian tax authorities require the fiscal declaration of the offshore capital if it is directly or indirectly connected to an Italian fiscal resident individual. Nevertheless, the structures created to house offshore capital, it's important to identify the real beneficial owner of assets. The regularization is providing for violation of individual income tax return for the fiscal monitoring, violations of individual income tax return for the purposes of income tax and additional taxes related, violation of corporate tax and VAT, calculation of social security contribution about undeclared incomes. The consequence of voluntary disclosure are payments of full taxes and interest, payment of reduced penalty, also for monitoring purposes, subject to transferring asset to whitelist country or to Italy. The first edition of voluntary disclosure program has seen the regularization of almost 60 billion of euros of total offshore capital, with 4 billion of tax and penalties and interest paid to the tax authorities. So, a successful program. Where the VUD will be applied? For investment and asset owned in Bahamas, Singapore, Luxembourg, San Marino. In the future, the new VD program procedure is coming to hand only in this month, and the new VD window is expected to be open soon, probably in autumn. Next VD is expected to regard assets held in jurisdictions still considered safe harbor, such as Panama, Bahamas, Caribbean regions, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. The strategies of Italian tax authorities will be probably the same of the first one. It will have the substance of tax assessment. It means that auditors will be called to determine and calculate all tax due and the correct fiscal rate. It will provide for the payment of full taxes and interest. It will provide for the reduction of penalties. It will provide for the protection by tax crimes and by money laundering self-incrimination. What we have done in the past edition, Costanzo Associati, in partnership with Vittorio Emanuele Falsitta firm, which is a lawyer firm, has managed more or less 1,200 clients for a regularized asset value of 1.5 billion of euros. How the Santa Fe members can help us? Through a scouting of offshore entities not declared, owned by fiscal Italian residents located in the member country, collecting documents we need for subjects who decide to regularize their assets, chatting about anything is necessary for. Thank you. See you soon in Miami.